They say that the world is beautiful because it is varied, precisely because every person born on this planet is unique and unrepeatable. Each of her has her own unmistakable physiognomy, as well as the tone of her voice, but most of all her DNA, genetic imprint that contains all the information necessary for her development. But how much can a human life be worth? The obvious answer is that it is priceless, but we know that everything on this earth has a cost. We've all heard the jokes about selling a kidney or liver to pay for something expensive, but you might be suspicious of how much each part of your body is worth to science. Unfortunately, there is the black market in organs, a real illegal trafficking in human organs, particularly widespread in developing countries in Asia, Africa, and especially in South America. Real organizations that have specialized in organ tourism, able first to put the donor and buyer in contact, and then to plan the intervention in improvised health facilities. One of the most important analysis centers on illicit financial flows, which is based in Washington, has declared that about 10% of the 180,000 transplants performed each year are illegal and lead to the black market, and in the Mafias up to $15 billion. Imagine a market stall displaying various organs of the human body, each with its own label indicating its price. The body reduced to a human mine, from which to extract organs and sell them to the highest bidder. There is no precise catalog, and the cost of organs depends on the law of supply and demand and on the country of origin. No donor is paid to donate, and sell organs is illegal in almost every country in the world. In this video, we will go to see how much the human body can be worth to science. So when they tell you that you are not worth anything, remember this video. Brain. The brain is the most fascinating, mysterious, and complete organ in the entire human body. You would certainly expect an exorbitant price from selling a brain, but science has yet to find a way to transplant them efficiently. For this reason, the estimated price of the brain is around $600. Cornea. The cornea is the membrane that covers the front of the eye, through which the iris and pupil can be seen. It has a thickness of just over half a millimeter, and is in effect the most powerful lens of the visual apparatus. The cornea allows the passage of sunlight towards the internal structures of the eye, making it possible to focus on the objects that surround us. It is one of the most frequently transplanted tissues. A healthy cornea is transparent, rigid, and spherical in shape, and has an estimated price ranging from $20,000 to $30,000, precisely because it is a precious part of the body. The cornea is easily subject to damage and various defects, so it can quickly lose value. Teeth. Teeth were once highly sought after, but with the invention of artificial teeth, the value of real human teeth has seen a rapid decline. Pre-so estimated $75. Lungs. The lungs are the two main organs of respiration. They provide all the oxygen the body needs and eliminate carbon dioxide from the blood. A healthy and elastic lung will cost more than a smoker's lung, which is damaged, diseased, and black in color. A well-maintained lung can cost as much as $272,000, while that of a smoker will drop to $40,000. Heart. It is the most important organ of the cardiovascular system and of the entire human body. It is the engine of life, capable of doing impressive work day after day. It beats more than 100,000 times a day, circulating more than 8,000 liters of blood through the approximately 120,000 kilometers of blood vessels of the human body, 2.5 times around the planet Earth. The heart is responsible for supplying organs, tissues, and cells with oxygen-rich blood to nourish them, and for exchanging carbon dioxide in the lungs. The real price of the heart exceeds $1 million, but since most of this money is not available on the black market, the price can drop to $120,000. Liver. The liver is a fundamental gland for human metabolism, the largest in our body. From hepatitis to cirrhosis, from alcoholic and non-alcoholic steatosis to carcinoma, there are many diseases that threaten the health of the liver. The liver has an estimated price of $157,000. Gallbladder. The gallbladder is a small, pear-shaped organ located under the liver. It has the task of accumulating bile from the liver during fasting, and then pour it back into the initial tract of the small intestine after eating. It has an estimated price of $1,220. Pancreas. The pancreas is responsible for both endocrine and neuroendocrine secretion. As an endocrine gland, it regulates blood glucose levels by secreting hormones such as insulin and glucagon. As an exocrine gland, on the other hand, it is part of the digestive system and secretes pancreatic juice in the duodenum in order to neutralize the acid that enters the stomach and facilitate the digestion of ingested food. The pancreas has an estimated price of $100,000. This is a price destined to drop given the progressive evolution of the artificial pancreas, a small device equipped with implantable pumps that release insulin into the peritoneal cavity. Stomach. The stomach is an organ in the shape of an elongated sac that has the task of receiving food introduced into the mouth through the esophagus, storing it and starting its digestion. From here it then passes into the intestine, where the digestive processes can continue and allows the absorption of the nutrients present in the ingested foods. The stomach has an estimated price of $500. Intestine. The intestine is the last part of the digestive system and is divided into small intestine, with an average length of 6 meters, and large intestine, with an average length of 2 meters. The intestine is also defined as the second brain, precisely because it contains millions of neuronal cells and fibers that make up a real autonomic nervous system. It allows you to complete the digestion started in the mouth, and it does so by absorbing water and nutrients from food and eliminating waste substances through the feces. Bowel transplantation is not very common and is often regarded as one of the most difficult to perform. The small intestine has an estimated price of $2,500. Appendix. The appendix is a small organ whose shape resembles the finger of a glove. It is an extension of the cecum, which is the initial part of the large intestine. An appendix is not worth much since it is considered evolutionarily useless, and most end up getting rid of their own. Estimated price $25. Spleen. This is the largest lymphoid organ in the human lymphatic system and is about the size of a fist. It is located in the upper quadrant of the left abdomen and has the task of fighting infections by producing white blood cells called lymphocytes. Additionally, the spleen filters the blood and removes old or malfunctioning red blood cells. Much like the appendix, the spleen is one of those organs that you can do without, but it comes at a slightly higher price as it performs a few more functions. Estimated price $510. Kidney. The kidneys perform very important functions for our body. They filter the blood by eliminating all those foreign and harmful substances through the urine. It is possible to lead an absolutely normal life even with only one kidney, which is able to perform the functions it shared with the diseased kidney. The kidneys have a very variable value. In the United States, they can cost $200,000, while in China the same kidney is worth $60,000, in India $20,000, and in Yemen $300. Bone marrow. Bone marrow is a nutrient-rich soft tissue located mainly in the central and extremities of long bones and in the central band of flat and short bones. It has the function of producing red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets that will gradually replace those that have reached the end of their life cycle. The amount of bone marrow contained within each person is said to be approximately 4% of the total body weight, or 26 kilograms when referring to an average adult. On the black market, bone marrow can go up to $23,000 per gram. Skeleton. At birth, the human skeleton has about 270 bones, while as adults they are reduced to 206, linked together by 68 joints. The skeleton is an internal scaffolding of the body, essential for the survival of the person, and represents about 20% of the body weight. It is that structure that keeps the body in an upright position, protects the soft and delicate parts, and together with the muscles allows movement. You would probably expect a high price for the entire human skeleton, and instead it is priced between $3,000 and $5,500. Skin. The skin or cutis is the outer covering of the integumentary system and is made up of three main layers: epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. The skin is considered to be an organ and is the largest in the human body. Among the countless functions, it keeps the body temperature constant, protects the body from trauma, perceives painful and pleasant stimuli. The human being has an area of about 2 square meters of skin. On average, it is estimated at 150 Euro per square centimeter of skin. The entire skin that covers the human body has an estimated price of $30,000. Blood. The blood is composed of a corpuscular or cellular part, formed by red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, and represents about 45% of the total. The remaining 55% is formed by plasma, a golden-yellow liquid component in which blood cells are suspended. An adult has 4.5 to 5.5 liters of blood. Selling all your blood can be estimated at a price of $3,000. The entire human body, including organs, bones, muscles, and ligaments, could be worth a total of $45 million.